Hi, this is Kathy with ucompose, and I'm just welcoming you to this video. We've already got a song started, and this S2 stands for Song 2. K is my initial, and if you haven't checked out video 14 in the ucompose playlist, please do that, and it'll help you to set up your page, and then from there you can learn along with us. So I've already established a little tune and a little rhythm here, and so for today's video I'm going to continue on with that. I'm happy with it. Let's take our pin off there so I can pull this over a little bit. Now I can put the pin back on. I want to put in quarter notes again, so, and the same kind of pattern but just starting on a different pitch. I still want the dotted quarter for the second one, I believe. And you know, you can always go back and change these. And if you've been following along with me, you know that I have done that. So I wanted that, and then I believed da, da, oh. And then pull this up, and again I'm going to turn this one into the quarter note. Kind of has the same pattern as the first measure. These are measures in between the bar lines, 1, 2, 3, and I'm into measure 4 right now, and I'm going to make that a dotted half note, which gets 3 beats, and turn it into an E. So you can see that I have done a lot with just double check this, make sure I've done that correctly. All right, actually I went up instead of down, but you know what, I kind of like that better. So in the bass, so we've talked about, we've been in this C, we're in the key of C, there's no sharps or flats. We've started off on a strong 4 chord, went and put in a 1 chord here, but then I came in with these Ds. D does not belong to the C chord, C, E, G spells the C chord, and D actually doesn't even belong to the 4 chord, which is F, A, C. So let's, that D actually belongs nicely to the 5-7, and in order to get that, a 5-7, just to back up a little bit, this would be C, or let's just use this up here because it makes it a little easier, I think, if you think of middle C. However, we're working in the bass, so let's use bass C. So the C chord would be C, E, and G. I can do this because it took off the pin. In order to get the 5 chord, we go up 5 from C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we spell the G, building up on third intervals, B and D. What did I say? That D belongs to the 5 chord, G, B, and D. If I put an F up there, it's a 5-7, and I love 5-7s, and the reason that's called a 7 is because it's 7 up from that G. So, and again, if you want more training on theory and how music's put together, go to my other playlist under 3-minute piano lessons, and I walk through all of this as well, just in a different approach. So let's turn these into whole notes, this 5-7, and there again, it's going to be, I'm going to invert that 5-7. That means I'm going to take this B and put it on the bottom. Oops, now I gotta ignite my pen. B, and I'm gonna take this F, which would be the 7th of that 5 chord, put it up there, and of course G is the root, and there we have a nice 5-7. I'm also going to turn it, make it a quarter note here, just like I did the other pattern, and I want this to be quarter notes. I'm still going to spell the 5-7. So then I'm going to put ties to what I just did. Let me see if I can do that. Sure enough. And then I'm going to resolve it to a C chord. So let's make that a dotted And there we go. So let's hear our song so far, what we've done. Start it back here. All right, and I think that's enough for this video for today. Thanks for joining me.